Man Set the Tone, another video by Keira Lothan. It's one of those creators that we've been watching for a while. It's one of those creators that you like when I watch because it kind of transforms into an interaction between us. She says something, then I react to this, and we come into some interesting conclusions. And she tackles a lot of social things, which I really like to talk about. As a philosopher, in general, as someone who likes to think. So, what do men set tone of? Let's find out.
This may seem surprising or not, but women, we match energy. Okay? We are the queens of matching energy. Doesn't matter if
What do you mean with men? How does she mean we match energy?
you're a man, doesn't matter if you're a woman, doesn't matter if you're a child. Whoever's in the same room with us.
Oh, you mean by that? You mean that you attach to whoever's energy. Doesn't that make you a hypocrite in that case? Or how do we call this correctly? Is that you're not really a self-formed person if you, instead of producing your own energy, you match with someone else?
We will match that feeling. If you're feeling sad, we're sad. If you're feeling angry, we're angry. Why do we match energy? Why?
Because you don't have a self-developed, like right now what you're saying is actually sounding sexist in my opinion. Like not even in my opinion, I might agree with you or not, but in the general current feminist and all of this rhetoric, that is sexist to say.
Why do we mirror certain reactions of people? Let me tell you. We match energy because it's easier. It's easier to make decisions based off of...
At least she didn't say because we don't have energy on our own. Imagine that. Imagine that response. That would bring us a lot of dislikes, I'm sure.
Of someone else's reactions than to create our own reactions. I believe this is like a natural phenomenon. Okay, this is natural for a woman. A woman is going to not set the tone, but create the corresponding tone to that feeling. A man sets the tone.
Okay.
However a man feels in the same room as his woman is going to relay that feeling to her.
That is actually an interesting thought if you think about it, because that's why a lot of the times women, they leave weak men. Not because a man may be weak in some places, but with a weak man, the woman will feel weak as well. So, and that's not the best position to be in. So why sticking to it? Correct?
And the thing is, we don't just match anybody's energy, okay? Women, we pick and choose when we want to match energy. And usually, it's our significant other, it's our children, or whoever we're connected to.
But that's so weird. Okay, I can understand the man. Well, why the children, though? Why the children's energy? Aren't you supposed to set the tone for them as a woman?
We're going to match their energy. We don't just match random strangers' energies. Sometimes.
When it's the prince on the white horse.
But I'm saying in an overall scheme, women, we match the energy of people we care about. Because it's a natural, it's like an instinct. It's instinctual for a woman to react based off of someone else's reactions.
Could this explain why women are so good in reading emotions? It's like a magnet. Even if you're lying that everything's good, she can see that you're not good because she matches your heavy energy. That could be an interesting theory. I have to write it down to not forget where I said it.
Because it gives her the excuse. It gives us the excuse to be emotional if someone else is being emotional. And it also makes it make sense for us. It makes it make sense. If you are sad as a man and you can't describe why you're sad, that woman is just going to feel for you. We are just going to feel for you. That's all we can do. If you cannot tell us the root of your problem, we're just going to feel for you. Because it's not like we're out here being logical trying to solve your problem. We're going to feel for it.
Yeah.
And
and you go solve it. That is the key point to take from here.
mirror you. We mirror men because it's easier. So, being in a relationship, when it comes down to relationships, a woman is going to treat you how she wants to be treated at first, in the beginning. But as a relationship gets longer and there's more trust, there's more bond, that woman is going to trust in that man and she is going to mirror that man.
That actually explains why at the beginning a man is sort of, I don't know how you say this in English, sort of chasing the woman and trying to make her feel like all of this princess, queen, abracadabra, specialties, and etc. But once they get closer, it sort of descends, and the woman is willing to accept it because she's trying to match the actual man. Holy damn, I have so many theories to build around this video. Gosh.
I don't make the rules. This is instinct. I believe this is all instinctual. A woman is going to mirror her man if she cares about her man. If she does not care about her man, she's going to be doing her own thing, okay? But a healthy relationship, a woman is going to mirror her man, whether it's good or bad. So men, keep in mind that your presence, your reactions, they all have an opposite or equal reaction, consequence. There's always going to be a consequence for how a man reacts, because
that's why a king's woman will always be a queen. We add quotes now to my theories.
Because a woman around that is just going to mirror. She's just going to mirror what a man feels. She's just going to mirror how a man reacts. So all of my aggressive men in the freaking group chat, we need to stop being aggressive.
You have a group
around
chat?
our.
Wait, where's the group chat? Because I've been DMing her for a collab since like March or maybe May. When did I discover her? I don't remember. Where's your group chat? I need to see that group chat. Yo, guy, if any one of you finds it, I need that group chat because I need that collab. I DM'd her, she never responded. So, and it was a good outreach letter. Probably should check it again later on, but she didn't respond.
Women, because these women, we don't know how to act if there's too much aggression. We don't know how to act when there's too much anger in a room. We are loving, soft animals. We're not supposed to be like, demented and aggressive. So being a woman around an aggressive man, unhealthy. You're just going
because it's going to bring the aggressive woman. Yeah, that's not something you want.
To let that woman mirror whatever you're feeling. That's dangerous. That is dangerous.
Why? That's amazing. Imagine if you're a man, you not only now have your life in control, but you basically have the life of your woman in control. And she mirrors you. So if you're a G, if you're an actual, a high level, high echelon man, she's gonna match that energy of a high value woman. That's great.
That is so dangerous for a man to understand.
It's all good. We can gamble on it. We shall see in the future how dangerous it is.
That his woman is matching his energy, and he chooses to have a negative energy.
Yeah, but why would he? If he's such a great dude, why would he decide to have negative energy?
You can argue with me that, a woman is supposed to, make her own decisions and, make her own thought process about her feelings, but...
Yeah, Keira is a sexist. We already got this. She's a sexist in both ways. There's no additional comments on it.
I hate to tell you, but one of the main stresses of a woman's life is a man. The main stress... Risking git. Welcome to the chat.
Follow for more.
Stressors in a woman's life
Go watch the YouTube channel because I have all the replays there.
is a man. So yeah, we're gonna mirror men. We're going to mirror how a man acts because
What do you mean very strange? Could you clarify exactly what is strange for you?
we want to be treated. We want to be treated good. We don't want to be treated with disrespect. We don't want to be treated with aggression. We want to be treated with love and respect. And that's how we treat a man in the beginning. We treat a man with love and respect and honesty and, our softness.
Do you treat him like this at the beginning, though? Because I could see where you would treat him like this in the future, once the relationship develops. But at the beginning, when there's the chase, that is usually the hardest part for a woman. So once the woman start matching your energy, that is the key that your relationship is moving on. That is not the key. That is the fact, basically, that shows you're heading straight in the right direction.
As a man, you need to recognize that once you are in
Kira, I have people in the chat commenting. Engaging with other human beings, no matter the gender, is a choice. So a man being a woman's main problem is completely illogical. No, but I think what she's trying to say, thank you for the comment. What I think she's trying to say is that if you are since you spend a lot of the time with your man, you're probably going to feel his energy most of the time, correct? Which is exactly why you're going to be matching it. 7 hours of spending time with your man plus 8 hours when you just cuddle in bed are not going to be eliminated by the 5 minutes you spent with, so to say, your colleague or your father or whoever. So in that case, she kind of is right. If you have another thoughts, let me know.
a relationship with a woman, you set the tone. Men set the tone.
Great.
Men have always set the tone. So however a man sets the tone, that woman will match the energy. And we
Challenge accepted.
are the queens of matching energy. Even children mirror you. They follow you. They understand aspects of what you're doing. So think to yourself before you start reacting to certain situations or before you start getting aggressive, because as a man, it's your job to understand your presence. A man's presence is powerful.
I got so pissed off at the security guard today, which was super wrong because he was actually doing his job. But I was pissed off by the situation before. I can tell you that was the worst feeling of the whole day. Because I was thinking how you should, as a man, be able to control these situations. Aggression is okay if you can calculate it. But if you, so to say, lose control of it, that's when it becomes dangerous. So don't be aggressive. Control your emotions, so to say. Control your emotions. And it doesn't matter if you're with a woman or without. If you're gay, you can also do this. It's all good.
A man's presence is so powerful, it can change a woman's...
Give me a sec. Yeah. Oh God, this sounds like a historic rant. Jesus. Oh wait, I skipped your comment. Wait. Her opinions are biased towards herself and not a broadly shared viewpoint. Probably is, but that's not. But she is stating them as fact. If anything, she's wasting her breath. I mean, you can say the same about me, correct? She is sharing her thoughts, and I don't know, you can agree with her or not. I'm not saying that she is saying correctly, but even if you watch this, especially from the very beginning, you could spot that we had her thoughts led up to explain some theories that are a general and standard viewpoint. So she's not necessarily completely wrong.
Thought process. It can change a woman's emotions. It can make a woman go from angry to sad, or sad to angry, or angry to happy, or happy to angry. Because a woman, we can't just make decisions based off our emotions. Sometimes we need something to go off of. And usually it's going to be a man. It's going to be a man. I don't make the rules. This is just plain observation. A man sets the tone, and a woman matches the energy. Point blank, period.
No, but the fact that she's sexist is super obvious. Well, you got anything to say on that? I completely agree. All of us three aren't doing anything of substance. We're all acting somewhat in you probably meant insane. Yeah, I think when I started this channel, in the first video, I said, guys, I'm making an excuse for myself to watch YouTube, and it all transformed that this became the main channel that I'm running right now. So, you know, who knows what's gonna be in the future.
Period. Point blank, period. That's just how it works. That's how I believe it works. So any man in a relationship should understand that, and should also understand that his presence is the most important part of his energy. However he is holding himself, however he is presenting himself, that is how a man should think. A man should think about his presence and what he's bringing, how he's reacting, how he's even feeling. Because evidently that will be traced into your woman.
Well,
yeah,
that's to think of it, but not only because of how it's going to affect the woman.
That's what I want to talk about today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay. We got you, sexist Keira. Moral of the video. Inane means without meaning. Okay. Yeah, English is not my main language, so thank you for that tip. I will write down myself that I will be writing myself that word. In any case, moral of the story. Hey, we as men can gamble, because if we get a woman, we're not just responsible for one life now. We're responsible for two. That's so cool. Imagine having control over someone. Yeah, in any case, this was also what I shared in my comments. If you have any additional comments to share with us and with me particularly, please dive into the comment section. As you can see, comments and reactions are the key. We're going to dive into another Keira Lothan reaction right now. But for those of you watching on YouTube and on replay, I will see you in a couple days on another reaction. See you then.